Everything Wrong with Alien Soldier Let's Play. Yes, I'm doing an Everything Wrong with on my own videos. Because screw it.
Hello there.
Highest quality option is 240p.
I'm introducing you to a little game
I'm very awkward on camera.
called Alien Soldier.
Haha, very funny
And here's the
captions.
stuff you can do.
You can hear every single button press. I'm not joking. Blank text. Nothing's going on. Finally, something happened. Captions, lampshades, everything falls in this video. Ikaruga reference. Removing a sin. Guess that's close enough.
And here's the first boss.
Finally, some commentary. Awkward cough.
Gotta parry this.
Button mashing.
And yeah, that's a giant purple worm.
Again, awkward speech.
And his weakness, going up close and
Button mashing.
button mashing. Death by button mashing.
Laughing at your own joke. That's never funny.
And mashing the B button.
Obvious. Quote is obvious.
Ran out of ammo.
Brain fart. Terraria reference. Okay then. We didn't find the commentary you were looking for, cliche.
Then there's this giant.
I say this as he's approaching death. Captions lampshade that. Star Trek reference. I'm not gonna send that. Haha, very funny captions.
There, now we have a fully charged flamethrower.
Saying the wrong thing. Saying something meaning something else. That's what I mean. That didn't kill him. Haha, very funny joke on how animators depict video games.
And here's the third boss.
Awkward cough.
Which is a giant samurai turtle.
He has a name, you know. Removing too soon for that. Because that actually fits really well with the music. I meant the captions.
And we've defeated him.
Anticlimax. Captions lampshade that.
And the first few bosses in this game are actually pretty easy, if you can get used to the controls.
Truth. Very much truth. Guys, too much into this game to commentate. Cliche. So, captions are just there to commentate when the guy himself can't commentate? Alright. Nope, no commentary here. But that's text commentary. Yeah, that must have hurt. Obvious statement is obvious. Gunstar Heroes reference, removing a sin. We already have a health meter right up there. Like, right where it says enemy. So why do you need captions for that?
And we're just gonna sneak up on them and...
Brain fart.
Burn him down with the flamethrower.
Oh, that's not nice.
And it works.
Should I even say anything now? Another awkward cough. Well, it was irritating before, but now we're just getting used to it. Yes, and brain farting. Another brain fart. According to commentary police, or the contact cop. What even is contact cop? Giant enemy crab meme. Backtracking to the video. Smash Bros. Reference.
And you're all wondering why we're upside down.
Unfunny quote is funny.
I don't know.
Awkward giggle.
I don't know why we're upside down. Ouch. Ow.
Suddenly playing very poorly. Haha, very funny
And
program.
by the way, these crabs can do circus tricks with you. I mean, demonstrate.
Circus tricks joke is stolen from a video
That was one of the
about
circus tricks.
boss fights from this game. What?
Dang it.
There are actually a lot of people who are afraid of clowns, so yeah. Switching to the wrong weapon.
Oh. Ah, come on.
Well, you didn't die. Obvious statement is obvious.
Got it. Giant enemy crab.
Overused meme.
What do we got?
Haha, very funny Error 404 joke.
Ooh, big health power up.
Even the captions are giving up.
Well, this robot's fireproof.
Of course. How are you not dead by now?
Ow.
Attempt to parry a weapon canister. Whoa, what the heck is that frog thing? Okay, that's weird. Gonna give it another 10. Is there anything I need to say now? Even the captions kind of gave up at that point. Ouch.
Almost at full health. One more health.
Finally,
power,
more
please.
commentary.
Thank you. Gotcha.
Yeah, nothing to commentate on. Victory cough. But that joke,
Nice.
I admit, is really funny. Yeah, how did YouTube think that double jump was speech?
Wow, the video's still going.
Of course it is. How did you upload it to YouTube? Another brain fart. Come on, stop it with brain farts. Yeah, why didn't you take it high route? Yay, another boss fight. Indeed. Yay, indeed.
Now this next guy, big robot. Is that an ad from Star Wars?
Copyright infringement. Ouch. Oh, and by the way, the thing that says Epsilon Evil got damaged by 280, it should actually say damaged by 20.
This guy's weakness?
Very easy to exploit.
This.
Yeah, we get it. We can hear every
This is
single
like,
button
hey,
mash.
You want to buy some stuff? Then everyone's like, I need to go on my mission or something.
For some reason, I cannot move. Lame excuse is lame. Yeah, but what kind of action? Just Epsilon Eagle shooting stuff in a train? Another Ikaruga reference, removing another sin.
Yep, we're in the train. Snakes in a plane, meet Birdman.
Snakes in a
on
plane
train,
reference.
and some zombie helicopter thing. Ouch.
Failed Phoenix Force. How did YouTube pick that up? Yeah, I can relate to these captions. Thank you very much. Dude, switch to your homing stuff. Yeah, you know the captions they've given up when they ask the viewer what they think.
Yeah, that's the part where we used the homing shot.
And why didn't you use it before? Victory cough. No, that's definitely not Galaga. The only thing you would have gotten right would be the enemy patterns. Haha, living battleship. Button mashing. Why am I getting hit so much?
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Wow, the video's still going.
What did you think? How'd you upload this to YouTube?
Anyways, bye.
Okay then. That was it. Total sin count. Let me just count them all up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 79. $79 sins. So now I have to think of a punishment.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but my room is actually almost done.
Punishment, YouTube comments and stuff. Oh, hey, Nelly.
Hey, my room is actually almost done.
Pretty awkward you bring that here, because we just finished the video.